Good morning, everybody. It's Meg from Books Off the Beaten Path, and this morning I get to do another book tag. Yay! I got tagged by the Mild Rumpus for the April Showers tag. Now, it's not April. I am a little late to the party because I didn't know that I could check my mentions on the computer. It doesn't show up on my phone. But anyway, that's another story, my inability to tech. But it is raining today, and if we're lucky, we might hear a clap of thunder. So that's exciting. So let's get right into it. Before we go any further, I want to show you this cup my mother got me. Look at this thing. Look at that. It's huge. I drink a little coffee in the morning, not a lot, not even a full regular cup, and she's got me like a vat size thing, like a cauldron size thing of coffee, and it's so heavy it's hard for me to pick up. But anyway, it was a nice gift, it was a nice gesture. So now let's move on to the rainy day April showers tag. Okay, so I have all my notes written down. And so I'm going to start with the first question, which is share a book with water on the cover. So I'm going to share Blue Treasure. This is a vintage one that I picked up a while ago, and it was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't fantastic, but it was pretty good. But you know, it shows the ocean there, and it takes place in Bermuda. And they're bike riding around in Bermuda all the time, and it was kind of fun, everything like that. So that's my cover with the water on it. So the second prompt is a classic novel you would like to curl up on the couch with. Well, that's gotta be Jane Eyre. It's my favorite book of all time. I think it's perfect for a rainy day. You've got the governess, the creepy house, you've got the brooding Mr. Rochester. What are the strange noises coming from the attic? Oh, it's gotta be Jane Eyre. So that's the one I picked for that. Okay, where is my next one? Share a scary book. Oh, and some of these will count for two, just so you know. I hope that's not cheating. Share a scary book you would read in a storm. Okay, that's got to be The Red Lamp by Mary Roberts Rinehart, which is one of my favorite ghost stories. It is scary when you first read it. It is fascinating when you reread it. It's just wonderful. One of the reasons that I love Mary Roberts Rinehart is because unlike Agatha Christie, who I also really like, I don't know that I would love her, but Mary Roberts Rinehart gives you all the clues. And this one has a supernatural bent to it. Is Uncle Horace haunting the beach house? Or is it just a series of coincidences that are happening and everything like that? And it's called The Red Lamp, and it's just one of the best. Get your hands on it. It's my favorite one to recommend from Mary Roberts Rinehart. Okay, my next question is, what would you recommend for a rainy day? Well, to kind of be a weird, transition here, I would recommend any Agatha Christie mystery for a rainy day, because they're short and they're fun and they really get you into the atmosphere of the Manor House mystery. And I just think that, a rainy day, cup of coffee, cup of tea, and grab yourself an Agatha Christie. Doesn't matter which one. Just any Agatha Christie, I think, would be perfect for a rainy day. And I do like her. I didn't mean to dish on her. I do like her. Just don't love her. Okay. What two characters would you spend a rainy day with? Oh, that's easy. Cherry Ames, because she's a nurse and she's so damn perky. And then Nancy Drew, because she's a young girl detective and she's so damn perky. And I love rainy days, and I just think it would be fun. We would go out to lunch, we could do some shopping, we could discuss all sorts of little mysteries that we've had and everything like that, and they would have a positive spin. They would really lift me up. If I was feeling down at the rainy day, they would be very optimistic and they would lift me up, because that's who they are. Okay, where is Number 3. Oh, share a book with blue on its cover. I'm going to go back to The Red Lamp because it's got a lot of blue, and I really am recommending that one. So read that one. What book has a rainy day setting? Okay, I'm going to go with any of the Dark Shadows series. Victoria Winters, any of the Dark Shadows series. There is so much rain at Colin's house. It just rains in those books all the time, and lashing rain. They like to say lashing rain, and it comes down the chimney and it makes the fire spit. And it's, you know, it pushes against the windows and the wind knocks the trees down and everything like that. I mean, they don't get a drizzle. They get some heavy duty flooding rain. Any of those books would have rain in it. So recommend any of those. They would also kind of count as my curl up on the couch and scary book ones. So any of those. Okay, where's my next one? What book would you not mind using as an umbrella? Oh, hands down, Grady Hendrix, The Final Girl Support Group. I hated that book. And I feel sorry for anyone who has read it. I would use it as an umbrella in a hailstorm. It was just awful. Didn't like it at all. Which character would you share an umbrella with? Again, I'm going back to Cherry Ames. Now I'm going to take Nancy Drew off this one, and I'm going to say just Cherry Ames because I am a huge hypochondriac, and I think that Cherry would reassure me on all of my, made up maladies and my mental states and everything like that. So I would definitely share that umbrella with Cherry Ames. She and I would get there a little bit wet, but we'd have fun, and I would clear up, the pain in my neck or, my weird buzzing in my ear. Sometimes she would reassure me, and she would maybe introduce me to Dr. Kildare. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, which would be a bonus. All right, let's see. Share a novel with a dry beginning and an amazing ending. Again, I'm not going to share something specific. I'm going to share a range of novels. If you guys haven't read John Dickson Carr, you need to, because his books are amazing. They are all locked room mysteries. He's got several recurring detective characters, my favorite one being Dr. Gideon Fell, pictured here. He is another author who gives you all the clues. And every time you start reading a book, I wouldn't say they had dry beginnings, but it takes a while to get into the mystery. I mean, he lays down a lot of description of our main character and everything like that. But then when you get to the end, you're blown away. You're like, oh my God, that's how they did it. And they gave me all the clues to how they did it, and I didn't pick up on it. And so I'm going to say any John Dickson Carr. I don't know if he's out of print or if you can still get his stuff. I honestly don't know. I usually find it in thrift stores. I have a huge collection. I have almost all of them. And I think I'll have to show those collections off. I'm feeling a little tender towards Dr. Gideon Fell right now, so I may have to show my collection off pretty soon. But anyway, that is my rainy day, April showers, rainy day read tag. Thank you so much, Mild Rumpus. That just made my day when I found out that I had been mentioned in your videos. I will link his channel down there because he is so funny and so insightful. And let's see, I think I will tag Catherine Reads on that, and maybe a couple of others. And so anyway, this is me signing off. Give me a like, hit subscribe, and I will check you later.